J Loves Trains here. I'm off for a trip to Aberdeen today. This is going to be my first ever time visiting Aberdeen. It is one of those places that I've been wanting to have a ride to and check out. So to get there, I'm going to be catching two trains, one operated by Avanti West Coast and the other Scotrail. And I am, of course, going to be starting my journey here at Wigan North Western. So let's go get in the station and crack on with it. I'm up on platform 5 and it is the 0926 Avanti West Coast service that I'm waiting on, and I will be on this first train all the way through to Glasgow. I have of course ridden up the West Coast main line many a time before, and I have ridden up to Glasgow with Avanti several times now as well. It is always an enjoyable journey. Oh, I've just noticed as well, it's only a 9-coacher this service. I almost forget the 9-coach Pendolinos exist these days because I'm so used to riding the 11 coaches and heading straight for Coach G. You know what I'm like. Ah, it's gutting. I love me Coach G, me.
Welcome on board this Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central.
Well, I found myself a window seat. I say window seat, it's more like a third of a window seat. Hello, my fave station. It is going to take 2 hours and 35 minutes to get to Glasgow. And yeah, like I say, I do enjoy riding up there. There's plenty of time to chill out. And there has just been an announcement saying that there's no onboard shop today. So there's no chance of me going getting a coffee, but I have brought my own food and drink with me. We just made a stop at Carlisle and the train did quieten down there. A lot of people did get off. There's still over an hour to go now that we've left there, and we're not making any more stops either, so it is straight on through to Glasgow. My phone was lagging a bit there, but we have just crossed the border from England into Scotland.
Glasgow Central is our final calling point. Now, on behalf of myself and the rest of the crew, we would like to thank you for travelling with us today, and we do wish you a safe onward journey.
We've arrived into the beautiful Glasgow Central on time, and I've now got 40 minutes until my next train, but that one is departing from Glasgow Queen Street. So yeah, gonna go and make my way there. So usually I would just walk between Central Station and Queen Street, but today I think I'm going to try out this shuttle bus here. When you have a train ticket and you need to change between the two stations, you are able to hop on here. Now I'm not too sure if it's actually going to be any faster catching this bus than it would be walking, but I'll find out. And also it saves me from getting wet in the rain. Do you know what? That might have been the shortest bus ride I've ever had, to be honest. Yeah, definitely quicker to catch that shuttle than it is to walk. I mean, it only takes 10 minutes to walk here from Central, but that bus ride was just like 5 minutes long, even with sitting around at Central Station for a few minutes. Still got here quicker than I would have done if I'd have walked. Right, yes, let's get in out of this rain and onto my next train. And look what train it is. It's one of Scotrail's Inter7City HSTs. There's a Class 43 locomotive at either end, and in the middle there are Mark III coaches. I think this particular set has 5 coaches, although on the display it said that this train is made up of 2 carriages. Not sure why it said that, but yeah, let's get on. Well, I am happy with what train I'm on right now because I have never actually ridden one of Scotrail's HSTs before. So yeah, this is my first time trying one of these out. I've just sat myself down in an Airline style window seat. It's a well padded seat, got a little fold down table in front of me here. There is a plug socket down between the seats in front of me there. And are there any knicker hooks? Would you class that as a knicker hook maybe? Yeah there is, there's one there. So this is the 12:40 Aberdeen service, and I've now got 2 hours and 42 minutes on here. So yeah, it's a pretty similar journey time to the ride I just had on the Pendolino then. But yeah, I'm happy to have a longish ride on here. I do really love the look of this carriage. And do you know what, with these seats as well, it was the same when I rode on GWR's Castle sets. They just remind me of the seats on the Class 158s. But yeah, honestly, it's a good looking carriage, and I love the look of those bigger tables as well, particularly the sign next to the plug sockets that says upside down for chunky chargers. We've just left Perth and there is a view at the moment of the River Tay out of the windows on the right hand side of the train, and we will actually be running alongside this river all the way down to where it meets with the sea, and yeah, I can't wait for those sea views.
Time we'll arrive at Montrose. After Montrose, this train calls only at Aberdeen.
We're just calling at the penultimate stop of Montrose now, and there is a view here over to the left of the River South Esk. But we have got about 40 minutes left of this journey now, and I've had a great time riding along the Dundee to Aberdeen line. Yeah, obviously I've been absolutely loving the flowing water-esque views, and also the views of the yellow fields. I do love a good yellow field, me.
Good afternoon everyone. The next and final stop for this service will be Aberdeen. Aberdeen, the next and final stop for this service. Thank you.
Well, that was a lovely ride, and it was pretty quiet on that train the whole way as well. I am glad that I now get to tick off the Inter7City off of my Scotrail classes of trains list. Right, my plan now is to go for a walk in basically a big U shape. I'm going to head down to Seaton Park. It's going to take about 50 minutes, I think, to get there, and then I'll sort of go around slightly towards the seafront and have a wander down to the beach. There's Aberdeen Port. That is the largest port in the whole of Scotland. That Northlink ferry there, that will be the one that goes to Lerwick on the Shetland Islands. And that route is the longest ferry route in the UK, right? I want to do that someday. Whilst I was passing through the centre then, I did just pop and check into my Premier Inn because I am staying there tonight and my bag was just full of stuff, so I've emptied it out now. And yep, I am staying at another Premier Inn, my favourite. Get another one ticked off the list. I've got a lot of lists at this point. Stations, Premier Inns, Wetherspoons. And I tell you what, walking to this park now, I can see why Aberdeen has got the nickname the Granite City, because all the buildings are grey. I hope I don't forget what colour looks like come the end of my trip. I've made it. This is a really peaceful park. And did it take 50 minutes for me to walk here? It certainly did not feel like it. Let's have a look in here at this walled garden. Oh, this is very pretty. It's great to see some colour again as well. Oh, I hear flowing water. I see flowing water. Look at this. This is the River Don. There's two rivers in Aberdeen, the River Don and the River Dee. The Dee is further back that way. But I am going to enjoy a riverside walk now as I follow the Don all the way down to where it meets the sea. Oh, I'm totally getting my fix of flowing water for the day right now. I mean, I saw lots of it out of the train window, but I think it's the sound of it. I love it. I love my flowing water. Look at this bridge. I think it's called the Bridge of Balgony. It's beautiful. I got a bit carried away with myself then. Crossed the bridge when I didn't need to. But I'm glad I did because, yeah, the view from up here, wow. Oh, what a lovely little quote that's stuck up on the tree there. Friends are like flowers, they brighten your day. I tell you what else brightens your day, especially when you're in Aberdeen, the Granite City. Flowing water. Well, here's Aberdeen Beach, and there's quite a few ships over there as well. I was hoping to see that Northlink ferry on the move that I pointed out before, and I'm glad I did so now because I did have a check and I think it left at 5 p.m. It's now 20 to 6, so pretty sure I've missed seeing it. But I'll tell you what, how time flies by, eh? Been here for a good couple of hours already, and I am just going to complete the Big U walk, as I'm calling it. I mean, I could have just done a circular walk, or more of an oval walk in this case, and ended back at the station, but because I'm staying over tonight, don't need to go back to the station. So yeah, just gonna head down back towards the city centre. So over there in the direction that I'm walking, you can see that little lighthouse there. That's the North Pier Lighthouse. Across from that is the South Breakwater, and then that big lighthouse over there is the Girdle Ness. Well, I'm calling it. This spot can mark the end of the Big U, but my trip up to Aberdeen today was a brilliant one. I am happy that I got to have a ride on one of Scotrail's Inter7City HSTs. Because, you know, I don't know how long those HSTs have got left in service. So at least I've had a ride on one of them. A very enjoyable ride as well. And I'm also very happy that the more I've explored Aberdeen, the more colourful it's gotten. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.